Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This month is Pride Month and I just had to do a makeup look inspired by the rainbow, by Pride. And I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the funnest looks I've done to date. I had so much fun just doing this look. Of course, if you guys are interested in getting this rainbow cut crease liner look, just keep on watching. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have any questions or comments, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. And before I go, of course, I just want to say happy Pride to everyone, those who are still closeted, those who are out, those who are still questioning their sexuality, and all of the allies out there. I love you all, and I just really want to radiate loving energy throughout this video. Just fun energy, and as I said, I had so much fun with this look, so without further ado, let's just get right into the tutorial. Okay everyone, it's time to get colorful, it's time to get prideful, it's time to get glammed. Are you ready, besties? Because I'm ready. So, if you have a drink with me, if you have a snack, cheers. I got an iced chai tea latte with a shot of espresso, so I'm feeling energetic, I'm feeling ready. So let's conquer this makeup look. So I normally don't start with my eyes, but today, because it's a colorful look and we're really going in on the eyes, we're gonna start with those. So let's get started. Going in with my P. Louise base all over the eye. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with it on my finger. I like to start off with my finger first, just so then I can blend it in, warm up the product a bit, and yeah, pretty much just tap it into my eye. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so y'all can really see what's going on. Yeah, just tapping this in. I'm bringing it pretty much all the way to my brow, and I'm also bringing it like all the way out here to the corner of my eye and pretty much like past it, almost to like my under eye, just so this whole area is really nice and primed, because it's gonna be colorful. I'm gonna obviously be doing some rainbow action, you know how it is. So obviously it is Pride Month, and that's obviously what inspired, I mean, maybe not obviously, but that is what inspired me to do this video. It's June, and I wanted to do something colorful and appropriate for this time. So I thought, what a better time to do some Pride makeup. This is honestly probably going to be one of my more colorful looks that I've done to date. I normally don't do a lot of colorful looks, even though I do love them. So I'm really excited today. I just love playing with color. I love Pride in general. So I'm just really excited for this video. It's also a Monday. I'm feeling good for the week. I'm feeling energized. Me and my really good friend, we just had such a good chat this morning. Like, I haven't seen her in 6 months because she's living in a different country, and we pretty much like Snapchat literally all day, every day, but we just always pump each other up. And if you don't have a best friend like that, whether it's a friend, a family member, whatever, I'm hoping that this video is gonna give you that energy, okay? I am your bestie from now on. So anyways, she got me all pumped up for the day and just about everything. I'm just ready to take on the day, and I'm ready to take on this look. So yeah, exciting stuff. Anyways, so the palette I'm going to be using today is my Morphe, the Color Burst 35B. I love it. It has all of the colors that you need, and it's really my one-stop shop for anything colorful, so perfect for today. So what look are we going for? Of course, seeing this video, you probably have already seen the intro and the makeup look, but here is before all of that. So my look today, I'm kind of gonna go for almost like a cut crease rainbow action with some rainbow liner, because why not just take it there? You know what I mean? Like, why not? I don't think I'm really gonna do much under the eye. I think I really want like my lid to be kind of the focus. Sorry, I'm looking over here. I'm like looking in my mirror that I have, and I'm just kind of visualizing a little bit. I'm pretty much just gonna go for it, but first things first, I am going to fill in my brows and just map them out, and then I will be right back and we can start this eyeshadow look. I am back with my brows filled in. I also just took my concealer brush and I just carved my brows out a bit just so they're nice and structured. My brows are looking a little dark today, but I mean, at this point it is what it is, so oops. Anyways, just gonna lay these down as per usual. Take a little gel. I always have to use brow gel. I just feel like I feel like it just makes your brows just really look the part, you know? It's just the cherry on top, the finishing touch. You feel me? Okay, so now that we are for real ready, let's get into some color. So first of all, I'm going to be using this small little blending brush from Morphe. As you guys know, a lot of my brushes are from Morphe. They're affordable and they're very good quality, so I love them. This is the M506 brush. Also, I'm trying to be very mindful in this video about using products that don't have like anti-LGBTQ plus ties. So if in any part of this video I use products or use a brand that is anti-LGBTQ plus, please let me know in the comments because I'm not trying to use them. But for the most part, I'm pretty sure I'll be all right. But I just want to say that quickly. But I like to hold companies accountable for that. So let us know the tea if you know the tea. And yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm going to be using this little smaller blending brush. This is the size of my normal blending brush to give you some context. So this is the green color I'm going to go in with. Always tapping off the excess. And I'm just gonna start right in here. I'm starting very lightly. And as always, I think the trick to eyeshadow, any eyeshadow look, whether it's colorful, simple, intense, whatever, start with a little bit of product and slowly work your way up. It's much easier to start with a little bit of powder and go from there than starting with a ton of color and then having to blend your way out of it. So I'm just starting with a little bit and going from there. To make sure that this is going to blend seamlessly, I am going to bring that green farther into my crease just so then I can blend it with the blue. So again, I just keep adding a little bit more to my brush and I'm just doing little circular motions in the crease. Sorry, I did say that it was going into blue, but it's actually going into yellow. My bad. Okay, so now that we have that green down, I'm gonna make sure that my brush is clean. And I'm gonna move on to this yellow color. So I'm gonna go in with this yellow shade right here. So I'm gonna start kind of right here. So not all the way from where this green ended, but a little bit in. So then we kind of get that mixing of the green and yellow into the yellow itself. This brush is literally perfect for this kind of look just because it is so small and it's just allowing for such easy application. Like I really don't even need to work that hard and it just blends itself right out pretty much. And for this to look really seamless, I'm not too worried about each color having its own like designated segment. I'm really just focused on it really just blending all together and seamlessly just going from one color to the next, just like a real rainbow would. I am being mindful of not going all the way into where this green started because if I do, I know that it is going to turn it into a yellow. I'm gonna go in with this orange shade right here. Now, because I do want to kind of flick this out a bit, I am just gonna kind of be mindful of where I'm placing this orange. I'm gonna go back a little bit with that yellow that I had earlier, just to bring it back a bit. And the way I try to match up both sides is I pay attention to how much space is in between my brow and the color on the one side. So that's kind of what I think about when I'm doing it on this side to try and let it match up. And I also just think about where is this color ending? Okay, it's going a little bit past my brow. Okay, so I know that I need to go a little bit pressed where my brow is on this side. And then again, where is this color mainly going? It's mainly pretty much going right at the end of my eye, just upward and blending inward and outward a bit. So that's kind of where I'm going to line up my spacing over here. That's kind of just how I think about it in my head. But again, just going very slowly with a little bit of color and building up. I'm gonna go in with this red shade right here, just above the orange that we just used. And I'm going in with very little product. And I'm gonna start pretty much at the end and just blend it inward. I mean, you can pretty much bring this wing out as far as you want. I'm just gonna go a little bit past my brow. And I'm not worried about it not looking that sharp right now because we'll make it look sharp in a second, you know? Okay, also what I'm doing is I'm going back in with that orange shade that I used just to build up this pigment a little bit into the red. So the next thing I'm going to do now that this is all complete is I'm going to grab a Q-tip and some makeup remover and I'm going to carve this out so we can get a nice sharp cut crease. And I'm pretty much just going to follow the bottom of my lid and carve it out. So here's the before and here's the after. You guys, I'm actually so proud of this right now. Like, the blending. Damn. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just, this is looking so good already. Okay, so now it's time to do the bottom liner. I'm going back in with that green shade that we started off with before, and I'm gonna take this really flat shader brush to do the liner on top. Pretty much just starting from the inner corner area. The key to good blending, especially with colors, in my opinion, is really making sure to take each color a little bit farther than you want it to so then the next color can blend seamlessly into it. I'm going to use this blue shade here. I'm also going to tap a little bit into this just as like a little transition here. Anyways, I'm going to go in with this like tealish color a bit just before the blue. So now that I went in with this teal color, I'm going to go in with my actual blue color now, which is pretty much just going to go right where I already placed that teal. Okay, so now that we have the green and the blue on, let's go into this indigo color. I'm going to be using this purple color right here. And again, I'm bringing that purple into the blue so everything just blends together. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my liner brush and I'm gonna begin to drag out this purple color because again, I wanna place that down before I put this like violet color down. I'm just gonna kind of create the wing a bit. Okay, I'm finally on my last color, and for the violet, I'm going to use this shade right here. And I'm pretty much just gonna start from the end and work my way in. So now I'm just gonna take my Q-tip again, and I'm just gonna clean this up. Okay, so this is what I am working with so far. I'm going to move over to my face now, and then we will come back and finish up the eyes once that is done. Okay, so let's do this face. I don't want to do something too like glam, but I want this to be very like glowy and light because I want the focus to be on the eyes. So anyways, I'm using my Say highlighter. I'm just gonna put that on the high points of my face, pretty much all over, honestly. I'm honestly so obsessed with this look. Like, I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments if you like it. I'm kind of living. Going on to foundation using the good old Fenty Beauty. So I'm just going to pump a little bit of that onto my hand. Obviously, I'm going to be very careful around my eye look because we don't want to mess this up. Do you imagine? That would be very unfortunate. And I just do little stippling motions. And as always, I pretty much blend it all the way to the ear and down my neck. Okay, so I'm going to use my Born This Way concealer. Do a little bit on my chin, my forehead. I'm going to do a little bit on the nose as well. And I'm actually going to use this as my under eye concealer today. Normally I don't. I don't know, today I'm just about the bright under eye. I'm also going to use a little bit under where I would normally contour, just to make myself look very chiseled. I am going to take a little bit of this Maybelline concealer and just put it with this a bit. And I'm taking my trusty Morphe, what is this? M173 brush, and I'm just gonna blend it out. I normally blend out my under eye concealer with my finger, but today I'm gonna do it with my brush. I'm going in with my concealer brush and I'm going to contour a bit. I'm not gonna do any powder contours today. I'm just gonna stick with cream. Also, because if you're wearing this to a pride parade, you best believe I'm gonna recommend using cream products because that just makes everything last, in my opinion and in my experience. Anyways, just blending this out with my foundation brush. Ugh, and I feel like I rave about the Fenty products every single video, but they are just so good. And I normally would do cream blush as well, but I'm going to skip out on that today because I'm just going to use powder. So next thing I'm going to do is set my face. I'm just taking my face powder and setting everything. Going in with my Bye Bye Pores Under Eye Translucent Powder. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take off this foundation on my lips. So for blush today, I wanted to go in with something glowy that's gonna go really nice into my highlighter. So I'm going to use Daydream, and I would lift this up, but there is a little bit of fallout on this, so I'm not gonna turn it to you. But I'm using the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm gonna mix Daydream and Kitty Cat. Daydream is kind of like a peachy, glowy color, and Kitty Cat is like this pinky color. And I'm gonna use that as blush slash highlight. So I'm gonna kind of focus it more in this area, not too much over here, because for me, I already get oily in this T-zone area, so I don't really want to put like highlighter there. So I'm just gonna focus it more so in like this area. Also, I meant to take off this nail polish before I did this video, so disregard that. Don't hate on me. So I'm actually just going to take my highlighting brush to do this. Is this making a difference? That is the real question because I actually can't see. Okay, and because I do want a little bit more pink pigment, and I honestly kind of underestimated the pink pigment in that, I'm going to go in with my MAC blush in Blush Baby, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that. I feel like that is much better. I'm also going to take a little bit of Daydream, and I'm going to use it as my nose highlight. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Urban Decay setting spray and just set my face. Okay, so now that I'm done with the face, I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes and prepare for falsies. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna do lashes, but I really didn't like how those were looking, so this is the time to do lashes if you want, but you know what? I'm just gonna do mascara. Kind of unfortunate though, because I really did want to put on the falsies, but those were just a little bit too thick and they just weren't sitting on my eye right. And you know when like you just put on lashes and the first one just doesn't work out and you're like, yep, no lashes for today. That was me. Like I just wasn't really into fiddling around trying to make it work. Like honestly, I like this look enough that the lashes is kind of an afterthought. So that's how I feel. I'm definitely gonna have to go in and clean up this eyelid because I already have some mascara on the one. I don't know if I've said this before, but the biggest tip I've ever learned, okay, that's a little bit dramatic, but one of the best tips I ever learned, especially if you're someone who constantly gets mascara on your eyelid, is don't touch it. Literally don't touch it when it happens. Let it dry down, because what happens is the mascara gets like crumbly and dry on your skin and it will literally just flake off. You just have to let it dry. Whereas if I was to like try and remove it right now, it'll smudge and everything because it's still very wet. So if you just wait until like you're done doing your mascara, and maybe even after doing your lips or whatever, and then you take it off, you'll be in much better shape. One of the best tips I've ever learned, because I get mascara on my eyelid I think every single time I do mascara. Like honestly, who doesn't? Like that's some sorcery if you don't get mascara on your eyelid. Like I literally can't help it. Like I don't know how to prevent it. I know that there's some people who put like spoons and stuff and like cards behind their eye and everything, which maybe I really need to look into. Like, does anybody have some hacks to avoid it? Because all I know is how to deal with it. I really don't know how to actually prevent it. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with some lower mascara And I normally would like do something on my under eye, but I just love how fun this like lid is that I really just don't even want to take attention away. And yeah, like I just want all focus on the top of my lid. So that's how I'm feeling. It'd look really nice if you put like white on your waterline right now to make your eyes look really, really big if you want to do that. Or you can even put black if you want to look a little bit more like sultry. But I'm gonna leave it as is, but I definitely do recommend doing that if that's something that you'd be into. At least my lashes are coming through for me today. Like, girlies are long. Girlies are long and strong. Okay, what's next? I feel like I've been sitting here for so long, but like I'm just glad that this makeup look has just been working out because this look has just been so much fun to do. Anyways, let's do the finishing touches and wrap this look up. I'm going to take my Artist Couture Cocoa Bling because we need to glow. It's the energy. So I'm taking this super tiny Morphe brush. It's the M515. And I'm gonna go on my inner corner. I know I have some like green on the inner corner, and I was gonna do like a green shimmer, but I think I wanna do like a normal shimmer in the inner corner. So I kinda like that the green's there because it is still gonna keep like that green tinge underneath. But obviously you can go in with an actual green shimmer or even a different color if you want. I mean, this is colorful and there are no rules when it comes to makeup, when it comes to love, when it comes to anything. So break the rules if you want to, be adventurous. Today I'm not going to do that, but I'm just gonna go in with this because at the end of the day, that's what I wanna do. So this highlighter genuinely never gets old. Like, and it never fails to like surprise me every time. I'm just like, whoa, whoa. Ugh, Artist Couture highlighters, man. To die for. And even though we went in with a lot of highlight with that glow kit, I'm going to take this highlight and go over because it's just so good. Like I'm going to back up. Like you can literally see it from so far away. Like, yes. 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 Okay, you guys, so last but not least is lips. For some unknown reason, I really wish I had like a black lip to do. Like, I just feel like that would just go so hard. So unfortunately I don't, but I think I'm gonna go with a very pretty pink glossy look, like almost very girly. But I don't know, that's just how I'm feeling. So I'm gonna take my Whirl by MAC lip liner. Can you guys tell that I love this color? It's literally like on its last legs. But look at it, it's just like a little baby pencil. Ugh, I'm obsessed. Anyways, this is like one of the best lip colors in my opinion. I think it just looks stunning on everybody. It's just such a pretty mauve, dark, almost like a dusty rose color. It still has those nude and brown tones in it. I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed. So I'm going to go in with this clear gloss from this NYX Duo. It is their NYX Shine Loud. And I have this in the shade Boundary Pusher, but that's kind of irrelevant because I'm not actually going to use the shade. I'm just going to use the gloss, but I love this gloss. Like, it is so good. I love the applicator. And are you kidding me? Now that is a stunning lip. Before I forget, I'm just going to take a little tissue. You can use a Q-tip as well. And I'm just going to flick away anywhere that I got mascara on my lid. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go finish up my hair, complete this look, and I will be back with the finished look. So this is the finished look, you guys. I'm so beyond happy with how it turned out. This blending game is on some serious fire today. As always, and as I said earlier, if you try this look out, definitely tag me on Instagram. My Instagram is in the description box if you'd like to follow me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or just want to chat. And subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video on Friday.